type of piece that you will pass on from generation to generation.
And please ask about those gorgeous earrings that go right along with it. In fact, the earrings would even be a nice compliment for what we're about ready to go to. This is the combination of the ring and the bracelet. The ring is $49.95, and the bracelet is $189.95. And the bracelet is on FlexPay for under $50, $47 and change to get this home. Now, this to me is just show-stopping because you have the black enamel, the floral motif. You have the gorgeous black and white crystals on this one. Everything done to a T. It's also a hinge-style bangle, so you have double figure-8 safeties, and I'll show you that. And then, of course, the matching ring as well. Tell us about this one, AKKAD.
You know, I designed the fabric 20 years ago that was inspired by the church La Madeleine in Paris. And I went back and I revisited La Madeleine to redesign this for you based on the original print. There is a dome right before the last dome in Paris. And on an overcast day, the glass ceiling looks like black diamonds when the lights are twinkling. As you go down all this black and gold carving, there are these chandeliers that are globes that just shimmer like nothing you've seen, and then columns with palm fronds. This is perfection. I mean, literally, if we can come close to this, it is exactly the same look. Exactly. Look at the dome.
I think the amazing thing is that's all stone.
This is all
right
stones.
there, that's all stone. And then you have the little marquee shapes of the enamel. Then you're getting the golden stones. Then down the side, you get the larger stones. Look at the artisanship even in the back of this. So, I mean, you have a winner. We have 150 bracelets left. The bracelet is $47.48 on your charge card to bring it home. There's your gorgeous ring, $49.95 to bring the ring home. We are very, very busy. And I do want to remind everybody, too, if you've shopped with us for your today's special, if you've already ordered RJ's today's special, then you're into 10% off. You can do 10% off anything and everything we're offering you in this hour. And these two, I mean, they are just truly amazing.
Amazing. Honestly, I have to make a public apology to trees everywhere. The amount of paper I go through is ridiculous, sketching over and over. But look at the amount of detail. I mean, look at how many times I would have to sketch something like this to get it perfect. But then once I've done it and done the specs and developed all the technical part of it, an artisan has to come in and do all this meticulous work.
Right.
You know, you were talking about enamel as a dyeing art. Think about how much detail is required, detailed eye is required to do this type of work. Every laurel leaf along the side is perfection. Every single one of them. There's not one drop of enamel out of place. You know, enamel is paint, ultimately, and I think this is what we can forget. Imagine how difficult it is to paint a wall, to mask a wall and paint things perfectly. Think of an artisan that sits there and paints
these
all
little tiny...
Can you imagine?
I mean, look at this on the ring, for goodness sakes. I mean, to do something as small as that little portion of the enamel. I mean, actually, let me just turn it around. Look at this. To do that little bitty tiny and not get it outside of the area that you need to be enameling. I mean, it really takes the highest level of skill and a skill set that very few people have.
It's a dyeing art, and honestly, this is why everyone thinks I'm nuts. Because I do it in a bracelet, and it's so complicated, and it's like, okay, let's do the ring now. And the ring is even going to be smaller, but exactly the same detail, exactly this. I mean, they're duplicates of each other, but you're getting in there, and look, I can't even imagine how small a brush you would need to get.
But the combination of colors you use too, the look of black diamonds back with the golden crystals, it is just
so rich.
It is so rich.
It's so rich. I
so
mean, this
extravagant
looks
looking.
like something that belongs in a palace.
It
something
does.
that it's so unbelievably gorgeous, but it's also so easy. The other day I'm watching my wife Susan get dressed, and she'll probably get upset that I said, no, but she was wearing this one and she cannot figure out what she's wearing. She changed her clothes like 15 times. The bracelet anchored everything that she was wearing.
No question.
Because it is so clearly beautiful and so clearly detailed.
Okay, the bracelet under 100 remaining. Reminding you too, that bracelet is $47.49 on FlexPay. And also, if you order our today's